Topics and Tea with Candace P in 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay, so we have a few things to talk about. So let's start with an update on Miss Wendy Williams and Kelvin Hunter. As we all know, Kelvin Hunter has been on a mission to get Wells Fargo to pay him the money that he is owed from Wendy Williams. When Wendy and him got a divorce, they agreed that Kelvin would be paid a certain amount of money per month. And as they agreed, Kelvin Hunter was sent his monthly payments up until Wendy Williams was put under a financial guardianship in 2022. Y'all remember, Wendy Williams was not doing very well, and the bank felt like she wasn't well enough to take care of her own money. So when that happened, Kelvin Hunter no longer received his monthly payments, and he was mad. So he took it to court and he demanded that those payments continue. However, the update is the judge said no.
Not on my watch.
According to court documents exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun, the judge claimed Wendy's financial guardian will not have to resume cutting his alimony checks. The judge found that Kevin's request was not emergent and ordered his application to be dismissed without prejudice. The judge also denied Kevin's request for attorney fees to be paid by Wendy. Kevin's fight for Wendy's payments is not completely over, however. The judge said while they don't consider his demand for alimony payments an emergency, he can still take his case to mediation. The parties, Kelvin Hunter and Wendy Williams, are to participate in binding arbitration, the judge said. The issues surrounding the severance payments and the QDRO, Qualified Domestic Relations Order, are disputed and therefore need to be mediated.
Why make this any messier than it needs to be?
Wow, okay, so the judge was straight to the point. The judge feels like Kelvin does not have an emergency for why he needs the money, even though Kelvin gave his reasons that he feels are emergencies. Y'all remember, he said that he's fallen behind on his bills, he doesn't have any more money, he said that his house is about to be foreclosed on if he doesn't pay his homeowners association bill. He said he's behind on his credit card payments because he doesn't have any money since the severance payments were suspended. And on top of all of that, Kelvin said that he does not have health insurance. And without the health insurance, Kelvin cannot get his hip surgery, and he's in pain on a daily basis.
It was torture. Straight torture, son.
So those are Kelvin's emergencies that the judge does not agree are emergencies. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, I feel like it's very possible that the judge might have seen the Instagram live video where Kelvin Hunter was basically saying he's not broke. He said he has many jobs and he has support.
I have many jobs and I have much support.
It's very possible, I'm just saying, it's very possible that Wendy Williams' guardians showed this video to the judge. I'm just saying.
How you doing?
Yeah, that was a couple of months ago, so I don't know. If you're gonna tell the court that you're broke, you should probably tell the internet that you're broke as well. I don't know. Kelvin, maybe you messed this up for yourself. I don't know. But we shall see what happens after the mediation if they haven't had it already. Kelvin made it very clear that he is not going to be in mediation with Wendy Williams. He said he's going to be in mediation with a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman. So one of the guardians, basically.
And nobody's going after Wendy. I'm not receiving alimony. It is a settlement. And Wendy is no longer in charge of her own finances. I will not be going to mediation with Wendy. I will be going with a blonde-haired, blue-eyed person and a bunch of other people who are in control.
Okay, so y'all heard that. Wendy Williams will not be at the mediation. However, I'm sure it will leak to the blogs, and when it does, I'll be here to talk to y'all about it. So good luck to all parties involved.
Good luck and stay safe.
Okay, y'all, so let's move on to the 2023 Grammys from this past weekend. So many amazing and beautiful moments, but also, unfortunately, some drama and some mess. But before we get into all of that, first things first, I have to congratulate all of my faves, okay? These are my personal faves from the night. Shout out to Lizzo for winning Record of the Year for About Damn Time. I enjoyed her performance, it was very good. I just love Lizzo, her spirit, her beauty, her confidence, her everything. Samara Joy, she won Best New Artist and Best Jazz Vocal Album. If y'all have never heard her, please look her up. Her voice is like butter. It's just so nostalgic, it's so beautiful and amazing. I love her, I'm a new fan. My favorite performance of the night was DJ Khaled, God Did, with Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z. That was my favorite performance. Viola Davis, y'all, Viola Davis became an EGOT winner, okay? Yes. Winning Best Audiobook for Finding Me. She's only the 3rd Black woman to claim EGOT status and the 18th person to receive the honor overall. Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony, okay? Yes, come on, Viola. What an accomplishment. That is so inspiring. And Beyonce, okay, those are my top favorites. I love the whole show, but these are my top. Congratulations to Beyonce. She is officially the most decorated artist in history after receiving her 32nd Grammy ever for Best Dance/Electronic Album, which is her album Renaissance, of course. And she won for Best Dance Electronic Record, Break My Soul, and for Best R&B Song for Cuff It, which is one of my favorite songs, okay? Now, of course, even though Beyonce was a huge winner of the night, a lot of people still felt like she was robbed for Album of the Year, which went to Harry Styles' Harry's House. A lot of fans felt like Beyonce's Renaissance album should have won, and I can agree. For me, it was between Beyonce and Kendrick Lamar. Those were the top albums for me, but we all have opinions. I didn't even listen to Harry Styles' album, so I can't really say that he shouldn't have won because I didn't listen to it. All I know is I liked Beyonce and Kendrick Lamar's albums. I'm just saying.
I said what I said.
But the way I look at it is neither one of them went home empty-handed. When it comes to these award shows, most times the people who really should have won rarely win, you know? And what I love about Beyonce is that she always keeps her composure, like at least publicly. She might go home and talk to Jay-Z and be like, now they know I should have won. Like she might do that at home, as she should, as anybody should. If you feel like you should have won, you can have private conversations with people. But when you make it publicly saying that somebody else shouldn't have won, it's just sore loser vibe. That's all I can say. So shout out to Beyonce for not doing that. Shout out to Beyonce for being a very good example of being humble, being grateful, clapping for other people, and setting the example for hard work, grace, beauty, consistency, and persistence. And this brings me to the next topic, Chris Brown. Now, I love me some Chris Brown, but this next situation is a mess. Okay, so sometime before the Grammys, Chris Brown made these posts to his Instagram story saying, "Who the F is Robert Glasper?" with a laughing emoji, and multiple other silly, rude posts. Basically like, I don't know who this man is and why is he in the best R&B album category. It was definitely very rude because with a simple Google search, Chris Brown could have definitely found out who Robert Glasper was. But that's neither here nor there. So fast forward to now, Robert Glasper ended up winning Best R&B Album, along with nominees Chris Brown, Lucky Daye, Mary J. Blige, and PJ Morton. And after Robert won, Chris Brown did end up apologizing. However, a lot of people felt like Chris Brown's apology wasn't very genuine. This is what Chris Brown said. Chris Brown said, "Congratulations, my brother. I would like to apologize if you took offense to my reaction at the Grammys. You were not the intended target. I know I came off really rude and mean. After doing my research, I actually think you're amazing. The organization isn't doing us blacks our due diligence. You and I should never be in the same category. Two totally different vibes and genres. So from one black man to another, congratulations. Hope you are able to feed your family for life. God bless, my G." So Chris Brown sent this apology to Robert, and then he screenshot it and put it on his own Instagram story for all of us to see. And like I mentioned, it didn't get the best response from the fans. A lot of fans felt like Chris Brown was being arrogant and narcissistic, and it just seemed like a backhanded apology, you know, like, I'm sorry if you took offense. Like, don't say you're sorry if he took offense. Say, I'm sorry that my posts were offensive, because they were. And like, don't say, I know I came off really rude and mean. You didn't come off rude and mean, you were rude and mean. It's just a difference when you really take accountability for something, and it just didn't seem like that's what Chris was doing. But at least he tried. Hopefully he will give Robert a real apology in person. Now, the conversation about if Robert Glasper's album Black Radio 3, if it's R&B or not, it's absolutely R&B. I listened to it front to back. It absolutely is R&B. And it features singers such as Music Soul Child, Jennifer Hudson, India Arie, Layla Hathaway, Yeba, Her, and just so many other R&B singers. Like, Robert's album definitely belonged in the R&B category. Y'all make sure y'all go listen to the album and see what y'all think if you haven't heard it yet. And it's real good music. Like, really, really good music. Well, Chris Brown, I still love you. I'm still a fan. However, you dropped the ball on this one, man. I hope this is a lesson to a lot of people that in order to make your point, you don't have to shit on another person. But you know what? Hold on. Let the beautiful Miss Tabitha Brown tell you in the best way that she does.
Talk to y'all later. Go about y'all business and have a good day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's here. Bye, y'all. Love you.
But all right, y'all, I'm done with this, and I want to know what y'all think. Comment your thoughts down below. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and the notification bell. And I'm going to catch you in the next one, all right? Bye.